Only 3 weeks left, guys, and I'm gonna give a free funded account for one of you. So stick to the video. So I was just a normal guy working 9 to 5 job in sales. You know, waking up in the morning, get dressed, go to work, do your stuff, finish work, get back home, have some dinner, sleep, and do the same thing over and over. In that time, my second daughter was born and something just clicked in my mind. And I also realized that my life is not changing. I was in depression, I was in stress every single day. I didn't enjoy the time with my family. I remember one time my daughter, she was seriously sick. And instead of going to hospital, my manager said, yes, you have to come to work. After work, you can go to hospital. And since then, basically, I've promised myself that I'm gonna change my life and I'm not gonna work for anybody just because they pay me some amount of money. So beginning of 2023, I've realized I have to find my own solution, how to have base income and take care of my family. So as every single young guy, I've tried online, I've tried Google, how to make money, how to start dropshipping, and then on the YouTube I found out about trading. So you know, I've seen all of the famous traders slash YouTubers, Alex G, Mamba, and I realized, okay, so these guys, they don't have any education and I don't have any education. The only difference between them and between me is the time. So if I'm gonna spend some time learning charts and putting some effort into it, I might actually be financially free. My main goal was not really to become rich, have a fancy cars or do even YouTube videos. I remember one day I used to work from home because my daughter, as I have mentioned, was sick. So I stayed home for a couple of months and then I had a phone call from my boss saying that I have to go back to the office. I used to live in 1-bedroom house with my partner, which was not very good once you have a child. So she said I have to come back to office because they need me there, blah blah blah. And I said no, because in that time my wife, she needed help. I said to my boss, look, I can't just leave my house because I have sick baby at home. My partner, she needs me. My wife, she needs my help, she needs my support. And the only thing I remember she said was, well, we have to look also the business side first. So I spent a couple of years and they still think that I'm just a number for them. And that's where I said enough. So I started taking trading seriously, you know, learning charts, doing normal stuff. So I left my sales job and I started trading seriously. I used to spend hours and hours on the charts every single day. It's not lie, guys, it's true. I used to spend hours and hours every single day on charts. And remember, and I have a baby at home, she needs my support, my wife, she needs my support. So at the daytime, I was just helping my wife with my kid, you know, doing just the normal stuff. And then at night, I was just grinding trading. I was watching every single tutorial that ever existed. I've looked at every single strategies from smart money, SMC concept, and all of that bullshit that didn't really work for me. It might work for you, but it didn't work for me. And I think after the 6 months, I have purchased my first funded account. And I blew the account in less than a week. So I went back to the trading. I was still learning charts for another 2 or 3 months. I've purchased another funded account and then blew it again. So I said to myself, okay, so trading don't seem to work for me, so let me try something else. So I gave up trading and then I came across dropshipping. Well, so I spent hours learning dropshipping, learning about ads, learning about how to create your own website, how to find a product. Well, I spent days working on my website. I was in clothing niche. I spent hundreds and hundreds pounds just for the ads to advertise my products, and obviously that didn't work. So I decided to go back to 9 to 5 job. I used to work for 3-4 months and then I realized again, no, that's not something I really want to do. And in that time, I was basically down. I had a baby at home. I had my wife at home. I didn't have any money at the time. My parents, they used to live quite far away from my house. Now I had a new house where I had to pay more rent, which means I had to spend more money on food, nappies, and all the stuff. And finally, when I said to myself, okay, these things just can't go worse, well, it did. My father was diagnosed with cancer. So from there, I spent some time with my father, hospital appointments. I've tried to support him as much as possible, and thanks to God now he's cancer free, which I think is a blessing. So after some time spending with my father, I decided to go back to the trading and take it seriously. So I'll start from zero again. I had some basic knowledge with charts, trading view, price action, you know, support and resistance, but I still kept losing. And I wasn't really sure where was the problem, why I kept losing. And I said to myself, I'm spending so much time and I'm still not profitable. I couldn't afford any mentors, I couldn't afford any courses, so I had to take trading in my own hands, which I did. So back in 2024, I came across one channel called The Trading Geek, and that's where I have understand the fundamentals of a trading. Not really the technical analysis, just the mental game that trading has that you have to follow and learn. And he basically explained that less time you spend on the chart, the more profitable you can be. So in 2024, everything was clicking for me. So 2024 was the year where I was finally making some profits, being break even, and again making some profits, lose the account and going in the circles. Last year in 2025, finally something clicked and I had the aha moment. What is the aha moment? Well, I've learned a single strategy where you don't have to mark your charts, you don't need a million indicators, you just need the market structure and the price action. That's pretty much it. Simple strategy, follow your rules, and that's how you became a profitable. Now I can make a couple of $1,000 staying home, be with my family, and basically I just need my laptop and the internet. But I'm not still in the position where I want to be. I want to still grow. I'm planning to buy another big funded account, invest my money into properties, and then become the best version of myself. So if you have any questions for me, if you need any help with something, or if you want to get the free funded account, if you are in the same position like I was a couple of years ago and you need help with something, subscribe, like the video and a comment, and the free funded account can be yours. Thanks for watching, everyone.